Ugh. All right, what's going on, everyone? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2024 Top Series 1/3 Hobby Case Break number 25. Chris and John are here so we can get going. What's up, boys? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us, we've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings, look in the description. You'll see a link there. Click on that and do whatever it says. Maybe win some free cards. Also, as always, go check out chefsportscards.com. All right. Let's go over some teams. Let's see. Where are we here? Diamondbacks, Robert B. Braves, Brandon D. Orioles, Teddy Y. Red Sox, Andrew P. Cubs, Michael P. White Sox, Joseph O. Reds, Sean T. Guardians, Tommy C. Rockies, Stephen M. Tigers, Aaron B. Royals, Teddy Y. Astros, Brandon C. Angels and Dodgers, Cole K. Brewers, John T. and Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Ryan M. Mets, Brian G. Yankees, Mark L. A's, Rhett R. Phillies, David M. Pirates, Ryan M. Cardinals, Stephen M. Padres, Teddy Y. Giants, Brent H. Mariners, Brian G. Rays, Ryan M. Rangers, Harrison L. Blue Jays, Matthew S. And Nationals, Ryan M. You never know how cold-hearted your employer is until they look you, say, "Be happy you're getting that." Oh, why did they give you your severance package today? Tell you what you're getting. Jerks. You know, it was funny, John, when I told my wife about it earlier in the week, and I told her she deals with benefits and HR and all that stuff. She's the head. Well, I don't even know what her title is, to be honest. She's like the head of HR for North America or whatever for Essity. And she like jumped on the computer and was bringing up all this stuff and talking about these laws and reporting and this and that. And I was like, I don't know. I just know that they told him. But so they didn't take good care of you, I guess. I suppose. I mean, they're not contractually obligated to do anything, are they? And I'm not saying that as be happy with what you get. I'm just curious. So I mean, it sucks, dude. 26 years. You think that would buy something in this world, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all. On a brighter side, how are the babies? How are the twins? Doing good? Garrett Cole, all tops team. Zach Geloff, rookie. Christopher Morale, future stars. Evan Carter, rookie. Have you started looking other places yet, John? Or you said you have till what, June or something like that? Henry Davis, rookie. Wade Boggs, throwback. Changed how much they're paying per year of service with a cap. Yeah. No, dude, ran away, man. I'm interested to know anyway. So I assume you're capped out because of your time. Shohei greatest hits. Yeah, that's okay, man. Like you said, maybe take the summer off. Take a little time if you can. Can't hurt. Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. Rookie auto. Mason Wynn. Stephen M. Nice one there. Man, I was looking over the spring training stats. Some of these young guys are killing it in training this year. Wyatt Langford's going nuts. He's going to be, going to bring him up right away. Mason Wynn auto. Nice one, Steve. Change it so 13 is the like you max out at 13 years. Wow. And that was the answer: is be happy you're getting anything. What a jerk. Trout. Now, is it only contingent upon you staying until the bitter end? Like if you found another job or even left a little earlier than the closing date, I assume you want to get any of the package. That's kind of a dumb question, but I'm just curious. And Joe Ryan for the 20s to 499. 274 of 499. Hey man, I told you. Come on down. They say it's always sunny in Philadelphia. So they say. Jern Duran, rainbow foil. Build a house for the well, that kind of money, unfortunately. J Rod blueprint. J Rod throwback. Yeah, I would assume. I just was curious. It's funny because when I told my wife, she was reading all this stuff. I was like, how do you know this?" And she was talking about some law that you have to report it or whatever. Aaron Judge home run challenge, because it's basically what she does for a living. I was like, oh, all right. Ronnie Mauricio rookie. George Brett Grand Gamers. Resilient Reds rookies. There you go with De La Cruz on there. For Sean. Elites of the game. So what, Steven, what do you do? Albert Pujols throwback and Kopech 2024. 950 of 2024 for the White Sox. For Joseph. And I wish I had a pension I could collect it at some point. That to me sounds really good. I will be working till I fall. That's all there is to it. Chris Taylor. Oh my God. Jeez, man. That is a job, my friend. Wow. I can't imagine that is a wow. That is not a job I would do, my friend. God bless you. Jeez. Corrections officer at Rikers Island. You couldn't have wow. You must see some stuff, man. I bet you got stories to tell that'll all day that'll blow your hair back. Dominguez rookie. Celebration of the kid. Oh no, no. That's okay. I don't want to have anything ever in my life to do with a prison, whether it be in it, working near it, anything. Royce Lewis greatest hits. I used to be amazed. So years ago I was a part owner in a restaurant. This is like 25 years ago in Northeast Philadelphia, and it's a great little section in Northeast Philadelphia. Very blue collar. It's called Ronhurst. It's just like in the heart of Northeast Philadelphia, and a lot of people up there work for the gas company, utility companies, that type of stuff. A lot of petty crime, like by everyone who lives up there. Like everyone has a story of when they were in. It's so funny. When I used to work there, I'd hear the guys at the bar all the time talking about their time at Graterford or different prisons they were in and whatever. I used to think to myself, like, where I came from, it's not like something you talk about being in prison. They talked about it like, I did my time. Like everybody did their time in their 20s, I used to think to myself, oh my God. Yeah, I can't imagine Rikers Island. Wow, I can't even imagine what you go through in that job. There's not enough money in the world to put up with that. Vladdy home run challenge. How did you get into that, Stephen? Like, what got you working there? Just a decent paying job, or did you know someone who was there or already working there and got you in, or? Corey Seager all tops team. If you watch the news lately, it's been. Yeah, I seen a lot of because of the buses and stuff that have been going up there, right? And yeah, I'll bet that place is always completely overcrowded. I'm sure. We have a tendency to jail a lot of people in this country. Luciano. I don't understand how at this point how like every person who has ever convicted of a marijuana crime hasn't been released from prison. Like there's still people in prison for marijuana crimes. It's like damn near legal basically in most of the country. Like it doesn't make any sense. We love to imprison people in this country. Local PD test, correction call. Oh, really? Okay, I got you. That's got to be a whole nightmare unto itself. Barry Larkin. Jeez. Yeah, I'd be looking forward to the pension too, I think, if I worked there, Steve. Brendan White. Carter, what's up, buddy? Acuna greatest hits. Do you let's see if I can ask this question the right way, Steve? Are you kind of in charge of the same area, same guys all the time, or do you move around? Like, How does that work? For the Red Sox, David Ortiz, little bat relic throwback. For Andrew, here you go, buddy. David Ortiz, Big Poppy. Like, do you kind of like watch the same guys every day, or do they move you around? I don't know what would be better or what would be worse. It's crazy. As locally, they just released 4 people that had a dead body in their house. You know, like you said, people that just still or petty theft or weed charges. Wow, that's crazy. It is the corrections, and again, not to be too political or anything, but corrections in this country, as opposed to other countries, is so like hardcore. I mean, and I mean to the point where some countries it might be a little lax, but they don't have the same. From every stat and everything you read, they don't have the same recidivism rate that we have in this country. Like, and they have like, okay, if you do this, the longest you can go to prison is 10 years, and we bury people under the jail, or if they do get out, they just commit more crimes. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I think we have to look at what some other countries do because they seem to be doing it better than us. That's for sure. Zach Wheeler on the rainbow foil. I was lucky enough to never spend more than a day or two in like the Roundhouse in Philly for fighting or drunkenness or stuff like that. But that was in my youth, you know. Actually, was really lucky. To be honest with you, I was back in my days before I was sober. I was doing things that are now illegal but weren't illegal back then. So thank God, because I'd been in prison otherwise. That's for sure. So normally in housing areas where they live, sleep officers have this steady. Okay, intake where they first come in after getting arrested or straight from court. Drugs, weapons. Oh my God, that cannot be a fun job. Those guys have to be pissy, especially if they're first coming in. Garrett Cole, throwback. Wow. Yeah, there's, I mean, a long list. I certainly understand hard work as much as anyone. Being a chef, I worked my ass off for years. But if you gave me a list of jobs that I could take, I think corrections officer would be somewhere way down on the list. You'd have to pay me some real money for that. You ever have? I mean, I'm assuming you ever. I mean, you must have to. These guys must get in fights with you guys and stuff, right? Ellie De La Cruz. You ever have any riots or any of that stuff? I mean, when you were there, I mean, did you have to deal with any of that? It's got to be. Oh God. uh, Joey Votto on the rainbow foil. Yeah, the withdrawal. I can imagine that's got to be a nightmare. Like guys in withdrawal and stuff like that. Oh God, I can't imagine. Griffey throwback. I mean, I suppose it's like any job. Over time, you get kind of, it's just your job, But oof, it's certainly up there on the list of not fun jobs to have. Henry Davis, rookie. Almost every day, there's multiple fights between inmates. Once a week, there's slashing where inmates cut each other. But do they attack? Do they come after you guys much? I mean, I can imagine they go after each other like crazy in those places. Yelich. Like I at this point in my life, just wouldn't have the strength to even deal with being in prison. To be honest, like, oh God, I couldn't imagine. I've had tons of guys too. It's funny because I've had tons of ex-cons work for me over the years in the restaurants and stuff. Almost all of them were some of the best employees and some of the nicest people I ever worked with. You know, like I don't know if it was their time in, they appreciated being out or what it was, but I must have gotten lucky over the years. I got some of the nicest guys. De La Cruz, greatest hits rookie for Cincinnati. Yeah. Around for like 5 or 6, not the whole right, but housing area. Wow. You say it again, Chris. Well, I'm opening cards for a living, so I have my other business too. But this is nothing compared to what Steve does. So 16 years. How long have you been doing it, Steve? You said you have 16 years till your pension. How many years do you have to put in to get your pension? You don't get sprayed for lice, but after a search and they go to a clinic and they check everything pretty much. And that means someone's girlfriend. That's what I was kind of saying in like a in a polite way. I'd go in, they'd try to fight. I'd be like, whatever, dude. I don't care. Already in prison. How much worse can it get? They still do the. What he said, Teddy said about the lice. What was the delousing stuff? The white stuff they used to do. They still do that. Delouse them. Jeez. Now Rikers is like for guys who are like in the middle of court and stuff like that, right? Like once they get sentenced, they move from like Rikers doesn't house long term people, does it? Aaron, I mean, I suppose they can turn into long term, of course, but ultimately they're just like for when you first get put in prison and you're in court and all that kind of stuff. 6 years. I'm probably completely wrong about that, but I always thought that's what it was. Major League Material, Eloy Jimenez. I know I read an article not too long ago where like Rikers is still considered like one of the worst prisons in the world. Like to be in, to work in, I mean, just so overcrowded and everything else. Eloy, Joseph. There you go, buddy. Luciano, throwback rookie. Yeah, either detained while fighting case, or if you're what they consider city sentenced, which means you got sentenced for less than a year. Okay, yeah, that's like, I know around here that's like if you do less than a year, you go to county instead of like, I always say Graterford. It's not Graterford anymore. They closed Graterford. They opened another one. I want to say it's called Phoenix or something like that. I forget what it's called now. But it's kind of Graterford used to be the like, max security prison, kind of the big one in the eastern part of Pennsylvania. Chris Bryant, rainbow foil for Colorado. They had a thing down here. There's this judge down here. This was maybe, I'm going to say 5-10 years ago over in Camden, New Jersey. Like their county jail or city jail or whatever you want to call it was so bad that like when he would get young offenders, look at this thing. Wow. I love these things. Spencer Horwitz, rookie on the full photo first, whatever we're calling these things. John will remind me again. Short print for Toronto. for Matthew. And he would sentence, like, if he got like 18-year-olds in there, quote unquote, first offenders or early offenders or whatever, he would sentence them to like 360 days. So they would have to stay in that county jail because the county jail was so bad. Like, in the hopes that you'd scare the hell out of kids and never go back again, you know? Toronto, there you go. It's the county jail. All the prisons are upstate New York. Go after Sing Sing Attica. Yeah, yeah. But that was this guy's thing, and I guess he came under um, some scrutiny for doing it. Whereas he was taking, I mean, I say kids, they were adults, but like 18-year-olds, and instead of giving them 3 years upstate, he'd give them like 360 days in county, because it's supposed to be a rough ride there. Try and scare them straight or straighten them out, you know. Dane Raphael. True Photo. Thank you, John. I don't know why I can't remember what that thing's called. It's like the fifth one we've pulled, and I keep forgetting. Dominguez rookie. Mason Wynn throwback. So we got some Series 2 coming up next. I was just looking for something different to do this week. Trying to find some of the big rookies. We'll have the half jumbo case tonight, second half of it tomorrow night. And like I said, next week, God, knock on wood, the new releases will start coming. We've had one release in 3 months, and then we're going to get 5 in like 7 days next week. So, Bo Jackson. Griffey. A lot of, I would assume, a lot of gang activity and stuff in there too. I think of what's the name? What's that movie? Shot Caller, about the guy, the dude from Game of Thrones. If you've never seen Shot Caller, it's a great movie about this guy who's like, you know, wife and kids, and has a you know, he's a lawyer, he's successful, this and that. He goes out, has a couple drinks at dinner and gets in an accident and kills his friend. And he ends up going to prison for, um, you know, for involuntary manslaughter, and gets like 16 months or something like that. But while he's in, he has to like team up with the Aryan boys to keep himself safe. And next thing you know, he's like murdering people, and he never gets out of jail. Gabriel Moreno, future stars, but the whole movie's crazy, and you think like, wow, that could really happen, you know? Yeah, it is an awesome movie, but it's very scary when you think about, like, you could see that happening. Very, you know, you're looking for a little protection or whatever. So you know, you figure, well, this is my best way to go. Let me hook up with these guys. Next thing you know, you're in prison for the rest of your life for the crap you're doing while you're in there. You know, just trying to stay alive. Otani throwback. If any of you've never seen that movie, I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. Jazz throwback and a Mark Vientos to 2024 for the Mets. Crips are Latin Kings. Trinitarians? Trinitarians? Huh. 9 of 2024 for Brian. I'm sure you have a lot of great stories to tell at the bar every week. I could probably sit there and listen to you talk all day about your job. Wow, that's crazy. Henry Davis. So you were saying before about the immigration situation, like, are they just putting these people, or like they're just putting them in Rikers to hold them, or they're not? What are they doing? Otani on the greatest hits. Honestly, black versus Spanish, and if you're white or Asian, you try like how to bail out. It might be a girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true in any case, and kind of depends on where you are too in the country, as far as what's big. Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet alcohol is a very welcome after those hours. I'm sure it is. Well, it might not mean much, but you got my respect, dude. I couldn't do that job, so oh no, they're committing crimes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the whole situation is strange. Dominguez rookie. Kutch. How many inmates do they put in Rikers at a time? Like on average, or what's it supposed to hold? I've never actually seen it other than pictures on TV or whatever. Dominguez greatest hits rookie. Mandatory overtime. What? How long is the shift that you work? I mean, I guess it's good from a money aspect, but that I can handle. The hours were I always worked absurd hours my whole life as a chef, but we never got paid for it. You just got paid what you got paid. Luciano. Jackie Robinson Grand Gamers. Wow. That's crazy, dude. You're stuck. Yeah, I got you. The entire next tour. Yeah, I get it. I see what you're talking about. That's nuts. I'd be kicking some ass in the parking lot. The guy's not coming to work. He called out on me a dick. I'd be mad there. Aaron Judge throwback. Wow. Huh, that's crazy. And I guess, I mean, I would assume you guys are union, right? Union doesn't have any control over any of that kind of stuff. I mean, like you said, though, if a guy doesn't show up, he doesn't show up. What are you going to do? You can't just leave the post empty. Jose Rodriguez, a rookie for the White Sox, 33 of 199. Canseco throwback. Can't even get a meal. Why not? And they're feeding all kinds of people in there. They can't feed you too. What's up with that? That's where you should really be raising hell. Joseph with the White Sox. Griffey celebration of the kid. Union's terrible. Yeah, that's a shame. I'm not that educated on unions. I never was in a union. As it's not something they can do in the restaurant industry, or else, your steaks would cost $100 everywhere you went. So I don't know a ton about it, but man, that sounds like a job you guys definitely need a strong union for, in my book, anyway. All right, Padres, Mets, and Cubs. Padres is Teddy. Mets is Brian. And Cubs is Michael. So we'll have to roll a die on that one. There's not enough officers to give you. Wow, really? A Roz throwback. So, like in your intake unit, how many officers work there at a time? James Outman, the greatest hits. And Garrett Cole to 2024 for the Yanks. '32 of 2024. The union also works with the mayor's office. They face or please the mayor. They play both sides. Yeah. That I'm not surprised there. Spencer Torkelson, major league material for the Tigers. For Aaron. De La Cruz rookie. Wow. That's crazy. So when guys, and again, I'm total novice when it comes to any of this. So guys get arrested in the city or somewhere in the five boroughs, I would assume, right? They hold them at their precinct or whatever, and then they send a van around to pick them all up, and then just send them all out to you. So you're getting them in like van loads at a time, right? So you're probably getting inundated with a whole bunch of guys all at once. It's crazy. Is there another jail in the city in New York, like Rikers is? I mean, maybe not as big, but that it takes some of the overflow or whatever. The Rays team card. I mean, you always hear of Rikers. I don't know if. I mean, I don't. Been in New York plenty of times. I don't know it that well. Is there somewhere else there too? Acuna. They come about every 4 hours. No, just Rikers. Wow, that seems like yeah, pretty big city for just one place. All right, Silver Packies. Good luck, everyone. All right, Ramirez, Avado, Westberg rookie, and Trout. Araz, Miggy, Zidane Raphael rookie, and Heston Kerstad rookie. Matos rookie, Goldschmidt, Garcia, and Buxton. Man, come on, Silver Packs, get something. Henry Davis, Pujols, Vladdy, and Junior Caminero rookie. All right, that's gonna do it. We do have one of these guys here. 6,000 inmates. Oh my god! And how many corrections officers for 6,000 inmates? Jeez, that's a lot. All right, so we got Padres, Mets, and Cubs. Padres are 1 and 2. Mets are 3 and 4. Cubs are 5 and 6. We'll roll a die. It has to stay on the screen. It can't hit anything or else it's cracked. And we roll it again. Here we go. Oh, it stayed on. There we go. Number 1. That is going to the Padres. All right. Yeah, Robert. Hopefully, you learned a little something about the correction system in New York too, since that's what we talked about. That's what I talked about the whole time. I'm fascinated with people's jobs. I really am. Like, honestly, every break somebody could be like, "Oh, I do this," and I would spend the whole break like 2,000 officers. Okay, that's actually. I thought you were going to say a lot lower than that. I was worried, but not that. I guess it's not 3 to 1. It's not horrible, I suppose, but I thought you were going to say it was like 500 of you or something like that. I was going to be like, no way. They have 2. Did I? Are they in here? Hmm. All right. I guess we only had 2 home run challenge cards. I didn't notice. Well, if they're in there, we'll pick them out. Anyway, hit recap 2024 Top Series 1/3 Hobby Case Break number 25. Vladdy and Judge on the home run challenge. Do we? No. De La Cruz rookie, Dominguez greatest hits rookie, Dominguez, De La Cruz, Dominguez. And we had a greatest hits rookie, De La Cruz also. Rainbow foils of Chris Bryant, Votto, Wheeler, Duran, Tampa Bay Rays, Gabriel Moreno, Future Stars, Reds, Resilient Rookies, and National League leaders that went to the Padres on that one. The full picture short print thingy for Toronto. What's his name? Spencer Horwitz, rookie. 2024, Michael Kopech, Mark Vientos, and Garrett Cole. Joe Ryan to 499. Jose Rodriguez to 199 on the rookie. Big Poppy, relic, throwback relic. Eloy, Major League Material. Torkelson, Major League Material. And Mason Wynn, rookie auto for the Cardinals. All right, folks. Again, thank you so much for joining me. As always, I couldn't do this without you, and I do appreciate it. Stay safe, stay healthy out there. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with Series 2. And if you're not in that, I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one. Take care.